This morning, we'll be taking a look at the Punch, Vanguard, Nation, The Explainer, and Alausa Alert. Beginning with the Punch newspaper, import duty waiver on rice. Others begin next week. FG. The guidelines for the suspension of customs duty and taxes on imported food items are to commence next week, the federal government announced on Tuesday. In July, the federal government approved a 150-day duty-free window to allow the importation of maize, rice, brown rice, and wheat as part of measures to combat rising food inflation across the country. Reps failed to effect 50% pay cuts, blame bureaucracy. The members of the House of Representatives have yet to implement the resolution to slash their salaries by 50% for the next 6 months. The federal lawmakers made the resolution on July 18, and it was expected to reflect in their salaries for the month of July. But the spokesman for the House of Representatives, Rotimi Akin, blamed bureaucracy for the delayed implementation. Naira crude sale yet to happen. Operators. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery and other domestic refineries have yet to start the purchase of crude oil in Naira, as directed by President Bola Tinubu. It was said that the $20 billion plant and other local refineries in Nigeria had yet to start buying crude oil from the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited in Naira, as instructed by Tinubu last week. Russian flag. FG probes 4 northern political bigwigs. Nigeria's security agencies are investigating at least 4 politicians from the country's northern part over the use of Russian flags by End Bad Governance protesters. Multiple sources told the paper that the political bigwigs who hail from Katsina, Kaduna, and Kano states were principal actors who instigated the use of Russian flags among demonstrators in the north to fan the embers for an unconstitutional regime change. We move on to Vanguard newspaper. Organizers suspend protests in Lagos, Osun. Organizers of the hunger protests in Lagos and Osun State yesterday suspended further demonstrations. This came as a Lagos High Court sitting in Igboshere yesterday extended an earlier order restricting protesters in Lagos to Freedom and Peace Parks in Ojota and Ketu areas of the state. Tinubu appoints new heads of agencies under Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. President Bola Tinubu has approved the appointment of 7 persons to head strategic agencies and programs under the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development. A statement issued last night by presidential spokesman Chief Ajuri Ngelale explained that the appointment was aimed at facilitating the needed relief to Nigerians and ensure the effectiveness of humanitarian and social development programs. Igbo must go threat. No room for ethnic bigotry in Lagos. Hamzat. The Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, yesterday condemned the anti-Igbo slogan, saying there is no room for ethnic bigotry in the state. He also said the state government would continue to engage, interact, and communicate with the youth, believing that this would enable them to collaborate and partner with the government in achieving the set desired goals and programs. From the Nation, diaspora sponsors of protests on watch list, accounts blocked. Sponsors of the protests across the country are on the watch list of the Nigeria Immigration Service, NIS, the Department of State Services, DSS, and the police. NIS vowed that the sponsors, who are foreign-based Nigerians, would be arrested if they ventured to enter the country. The police and DSS revealed that the bank accounts of most of them had been blocked. And from the Explainer, FG inaugurates Family Homes Fund Board to provide housing for low-income earners. The federal government on Wednesday created Board of Family Homes Fund Limited to cater for housing needs of low-income earners in the country. Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edu, while constituting the board in his office in Abuja, highlighted the fund's mandate to also include fostering an inclusive environment, creating jobs, and eradicating poverty in line with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. We'll take the last one from Alausa Alert. Commission signs new coaches, introduces bonus for high performers. Director General, Lagos State Sports Commission, LSSC, Lekan Fatodu, has announced the engagement of 60 new coaches across various sports disciplines to bolster the development of sports talents in the state. Speaking at the official engagement ceremony of the new sports tutors in Surulere, Lagos, Fatodu said the move underscores the commitment of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to nurturing athletic talent and promoting sporting excellence in the state. That said, you can pick up a copy of any of the Dailies online to read more. Also, interact with us via our social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Traffic Radio 961, and follow me across social media at Dele Agadumo.